Hi, this is Danny Doyle, and welcome back to my Fire Emblem Vision Quest 0% Growths playthrough. And we got a new unit. I mentioned her in the last map. This is Sarka. Sarka is quite good. She also has Pivot, much like I talked about with Hollis. Pivot is a pretty good skill for a unit that's going to be frontlining quite a bit. And this unit is probably going to be frontlining quite a bit. I think it is less useful on her as a paladin than it is on him as an armor, because as a paladin, she is often going to be reaching the front lines naturally thanks to 8 movement. I use her usually in vanilla because, like, this is the second pre-promote you get, and it is a paladin, and those stats are quite fucking good, if you don't mind me saying so. 13 strength, 19 speed, 17 skill. A little bit lacking on the defense side, 7 defense and 8 resistance compared to her 36 HP, but that's it's not like she's frail, she's just not like the Omega Bulky that some of the other units are. But really, the Omega Bulky units are like Armor Knights, and we're going to get a Great Knight, or a unit who becomes a Great Knight on this map as well. She also comes with Chivalry, which is the level 15 Cavalier skill. When foes at full HP, attack and defense or res +2. That's a pretty good skill. Like, of the 15 skills, a lot of them don't necessarily feel worth getting to level 15 for in a Zero Growths context. This is one that does. This is one that stands out as a worthwhile addition to the unit because it helps out offensively and defensively. I think Sarka is quite good. She's going to be a very important part of this run for the foreseeable future. And I think that is also often the case in vanilla. I think that she might not be a unit you bring to endgame, but I think that she absolutely should see, like, several deploys. This is a very valuable unit, in my opinion. I wouldn't say that she's like an elite unit in, I've talked about a couple units who I think are some of the best in the game, like Storch and Larissa. I think are 2 of the best units. I don't know that Sarka necessarily belongs up there, but she dominates for a period of time. And that period of time is now. So I quite enjoy this unit. We have another recruitable unit. He needs to be talked to with Storch. He will initiate the conversation himself, I believe. But he will attack others. He's not like Erasmus in the previous map. He will actually attack. So this is Duck. I don't like Duck. I think he's actually quite bad. But because 0% growths, his combat stats are actually, like, sadly, better than some of my army. Notably, because he becomes a Great Knight, he's got very good defense and very good HP. Like, this is a bulky boy. He has a Gaiden much later that he's a force deploy for. So at the very least, like, keeping him alive for that is something. Using him enough that maybe we get him his skill and promote him for that. His personal skill is Pursuit. When under attack, AS +2. It's basically just to help him not get doubled. He has 10 speed. When he promotes, he'll have 12. And this boosts him up to 12 or 14, respectively, only when under attack. I don't think it ever pushes him to the point where he actually doubles units he wouldn't otherwise. But it can stop him from getting doubled by some of the faster foes, especially later. I think it's a fine skill for a defensive unit to have. Like, everything about his build tells you that he's supposed to be defending. He's supposed to be on the defense. This unit is also, or this character, rather, is also, of the canceled sequel to Vision Quest, this was the Jagan of that. So, fun fact for you. I also just, like, I don't know, I think he's maybe a little overhated. I think he's generally going to be worse than units you've trained up, but, like, these stats are mostly fine-ish. It's just his speed is pretty... And I also think that, like, because his Gaiden is so much later than his join time, if you aren't using him and aren't training him and then have to pull him off the bench for it, and he just performs incredibly poorly at that time, I think that can leave people to have a bad impression after a single playthrough of like, wow, this unit was terrible in the map he was forced, and of course he was. He joined a lot sooner than that. The fact that he's serviceable in that map, even in hard mode, at base, is, I think, a testament to, like, maybe he's a little bit overhated. Maybe a little bit overhated. There is one more thing I want to do in preps, and that is, not this. Well, actually, yes, this. We gotta turn Sarka's animations on. Did I already? No, I didn't. Okay. We're also going to turn on Asane's animations, and the reason for that is she's about to become a combat unit. So I've been thinking a lot about who to use this last Earth Seal on, and I came to the conclusion that I want another mage. I want someone, at least in the short term, who I can use to deal with Armor Knights. So Asane gets to use magic. She can actually double some things without using Dire Thunder. So that's good. The reason that I'm going with Asane is she actually instant promoted, has very similar stats to Tien. The biggest difference is her bulk, obviously, is slightly worse than his, and I think she's 4 speed lower than an instant promoted Tien would be, but they have the same magic, and she uses a better magic type in Anima, so I think that just having her immediately be the Sage is beneficial to me. Do I have a tome for her, though? Oh, Dewey has a Thunder on her. I don't know why that happened. But yeah, that was my thought process there. Theoretically, I could have sent Dewey and then used Light Tomes on her, right? But I don't think that would have been, like, ideal. I think Asane is doing more for me than Dewey. Higher magic, higher speed. So, yeah, I do maintain everything I said about this unit in terms of, like, I think she is rated by some people in the Vision Quest community. I think that she's, like, you know, her 55 magic and 55 speed growth means she will Glass Cannon, but Glass Cannon isn't a role that's in particularly high demand. A lot of people can Glass Cannon. But she's going to be useful here, so we're going to use her here. Alright, so this is another map that I enjoy quite a bit. Like I said, we're in for a string of very good maps. So this is, it's presented as sort of like the final battle of this arc, right? We're taking the castle, we're taking the capital of Bolaro, right? But obviously it's not, 1, because it's not 1E, and then 2, because, like, the boss is Leslie. She has been hounding us for a while, right? And now we actually have to fight her and kill her. But it's not the Emperor, not the actual leader of Bolaro. It is his sort of second in command, right? So I think it doesn't take a genius to be able to see, like, oh, we're not quite done yet. That said, we are approaching from 2 sides, and there's a couple of things to do, TBH. Go ahead and break that with Zoya. We have, as always, status, or no, you're not the status staff. Who is the status staff? Is it you? Yeah, so here's the sleep staffer, and I think there's also one, nope, it's just that one. But we have a dangerous mage, with a stealable red gem. We have quite a few chests to get, and thieves who will chase us for them. There is an item hidden in the water here, and this house actually gives a hint to that. Also, this lady exists. Hello. Yeah, that's, dangerous. Don't worry, she's not actually gonna fight us. But can you imagine? You could potentially warp someone down there and suicide onto her, which is funny. But yeah, it's just, the biggest thing, I think, is the split army and dual approach, and the fact that you kind of do need to, you can't just, like, put the scrub squad in one. You do need to actually take this dual approach seriously. We'll go ahead and kill this guy. Good job, Lajos. Continuing to be just fucking beastly. Oh, nice, we got a vulnerary. Doesn't matter. Notably, we will only have access to the convoy for one of these. Oh, wait, hold on. 23, First is 13, that'd be 10. And 17, 4. So that's 14. 9. Not doubling. It's 19, 5. 14, 14, 28. Titus lives all 3 of these. So I think we do this. And he's actually, I believe, doubling the Armor Knights and killing them, too. Because they are stationary. And then Hollis can get this kill. Probably with an iron sword. Yeah, you can get it with an iron sword. Look at him go. Fucking General Roche in the house. In the house. The other... I guess the only, like, real complication on this map is... You will have Wyvern reinforcements from these forts and this fort and I think these ones as well. Also, Esfer's back. Audley can sit on the bench where she fucking belongs. Ooh. Okay, how do you... 13, yes, so we can get this kill with Storch. Not doubling, though. Storch has finally, hashtag fallen off. He survives that mage, right? 3 res, 22, minus 3 is 19. Yeah, he survives, okay. So he just needs to hit. Thank you! Good job. And then I think we have Sarka. So we have everyone else just sort of move forward, right? Maybe Sarka can fight one of the Armor Knights, but I don't even necessarily know that that's something I care to have happen. Because how does she do here, right? Like, oh, she can kill, but they deal quite a lot of damage to her. She kills with the Silver Lance. Like, I don't know that I want that. I have a mage here for killing armors. Sarka just go for... Oh, oops. Oh, fuck. Wait, I hit end turn early. Sarka was supposed to go forward. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. You don't need to be good at Fire Emblem. You don't need to actually end turn when you want to end turn. You just do it. You just do it when it happens. It just happens when it happens, and you fucking deal with the consequences. Come on. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. I don't know why I'm, stressing out. I guess it is the fact that I ended the turn early by accident. Just, like, now has me stressed about Titus's survival, despite the fact that I literally checked the numbers. Oh, Titus is gonna get Pursuit. So everything I said about Pursuit on Duck, just apply that to Titus. It's his class skill. Oh, the Archer opens the... I always forget that. Oops. Okay, Storch is fine, and then we can kill with Sarka. Yeah, okay, he's fine. He's good, because he's not doubled. He misses, though. That's tragic, that's tragic. Okay. Ooh, A rank. I don't think that actually matters at this point, though. So now he shows up. That's Erasmus, and he gets her to retreat. Lajos is going to kill this Wyvern over the wall. Which is why I have him up here with this group. Because that Wyvern shows up on turn 2 and can potentially be a problem. Zoya is going to go ahead and break this wall. There we go. Hollis, can you kill the mage? Can you one-shot him with your steel blade? No. Okay, so Helga. Go ahead and do that, and then Hollis finishes. And Dewey can heal up Titus. And Titus can lure the fighter? Yeah, I think this is... Oh, Dewey doesn't reach Titus because I didn't move her. Lamau. Okay, well, Rip and Pip. Hollis... Hollis can't bait the fighter because he had to kill the mage. What's the fighter do to Titus? 28 attack, that's a fuck ton of attacks. That's 15 damage. Vulnerary, we survive if we're not doubled. AS of 10, yes. And we'll move Dewey up so she can heal next turn. That's an oopsie. Alright. Honeydew cannot kill this mage. Can Esper? No. I think I probably have room for the Esper Storch support, right? Like, Esper's getting deployed until we get Dreyfus, right? How much would Esper Storch do? It is water plus lightning. It's some amount of defense. This actually might be the play. Yeah, I think this is the play. I think we get this support. Yeah, I like this. I've never actually seen this support, so I'm gonna go ahead and read through it. Hey, Esper, how are you holding up? I'm fine, Storch. As fine as I can be in times like these. Nothing we can do but to continue to fight and move forward. I hear you, Esper. I'm grateful you're able to help us out so much. So am I, TBH. You've only been in Rasks for a short time, but it's hard to imagine how life was before you arrived. It's nothing, Storch. We're in similar situations. If I can be of use, then I will do what I can, that's all. But please take care of yourself, Storch. You too, Esper. Thanks. It's kind of funny how much that support, like, applies to the zero growths, right? In that they're both in the situations of, like, they're stuck as the chapter 1 character, who's like, isn't getting their growths and therefore isn't performing as they should. I think that's funny. I think that's kind of funny. Okay. We do want to pretty aggressively punch forward because I want all of the items in the chest because I'm a greedy bitch. And that's hard to do if I'm not aggressively punching forward because the thief... So one shows up here that goes for this chest, one shows up here that goes for this one, and then this one. We can kill... Okay, hold on. Do you have 2 range? No. This is a safe square for Storch to stand on if he can kill with the Cots block. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't going to make a difference. I think the heavy spear is currently in the supply. Yes. Okay, so I think Storch goes here and Vulnerary's up. We'll go ahead and take... Storch has those chest keys, so he can play Makeshift Thief if he needs to. But I think I'd prefer for him to not have to do that. I think you Thunder here. Actually, we can... Okay, we don't need Rustlin to Heavy Spear. We can have him grab it. But I think we just fight the Lightbrand guy on enemy phase with Asane. Because he's going to hit on res and therefore not deal that much damage. Yeah. The calves are going to be a problem, but that's for next turn. That's a next turn problem. TBH. Ooh. Oh, dope. Okay, let's grab the Heavy Spear, put it on Esper, actually, and see if we can get Sarka to use it. Instead of the silver. So, you go ahead and, I guess you take my Vulnerary, and then you take the Heavy Spear for now. Do we want to do that? Because then she's fighting a Cav using the Heavy Spear. Yeah, I think we do, though. I think we want to clear up the space. Ooh, that's 2 uses of it. Okay, I think we just Silver Lance instead. Silver Lance is good against the calves too. Look at Sarka's beautiful palette, by the way. She really makes me think of Matilda as a Gold Knight. From Fire Emblem Gaiden and or Echoes. I think it's because she's blonde and has the golden shield, so I have the gold associations. But that's just what I think of. That's just what she makes me think of. Ooh, that is a good dodge. That is actually a very good dodge for Titus. Thank you. I always like it when Fire Emblem maps make me sort of battle on 2 fronts. And incentivize me to try to race and unite the fronts. And this definitely fits that bill because the wyverns that show up, as well as like the thieves that are a time crunch, both encourage me to make sure both sides of the map are pretty clear. The wyverns, especially on hard mode, the wyverns are so scary. But even on normal, the wyverns are a very good time incentive pressure. Perhaps even more so than... We'll just send the door key. Perhaps even more so than the thieves. Okay, we need you dead. Do you double with the steel? You don't double with the steel. Okay. We have the Horse Slayer on Bosco, though, for this. Ugh! Bosco, no! Oh, this is so tragic. Okay. I was saying, how do you do here? No, you don't double... Do you double the cav? You double the cav. How are you against him? Yeah, that's not great. Your bulk is just non-existent. Okay, I think Sarka hits this guy so that Asane can hit the cav from where Sarka was. And that way she doesn't have to worry about the fact that we've put her in the front lines, basically. So then Asane, take out this cav. And now Storch can recruit Duck and attack the dude, the armor dude. So I think we do that. So we recruit Duck. And then one shy of the kill, too. That is actually tragic. That is actually so tragic. Oh! Okay. Never mind. Never fucking mind. Okay. Fucking hell. We get the Lance Reaver too, which will be useful later. None of you can reach, right? Yeah, okay, so now Duck. How much is he taking? He takes 13. 12 defense versus 21 attack. 21, 12, that's 9. 13, 9. He doesn't take anything from the archer. Yeah, I think we do this. Have him start charging forward. Oh, I forgot to turn his animations on. He has a really cool, battle sprite. It's, again, I'm pretty sure unique to him. Also, I should probably have highlighted, there are a couple of stealables we care about. Where are you? So this is basically office drops. We won't be using that in this run. But this is the red gem. It's, again, a lot of money. A lot of money's good. I'm pretty sure those are the stealables that matter. The Iron Ruin is stealable, but it's also dropped. And then there's, like, some random vulneraries and elixirs and shit. Yeah, nothing else worth noting. We will go ahead and shoot down this wyvern again with Lajos. Bum 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 bum. Bum, bum. And then you can kill this guy with the steel sword. We've got our Armor Knight Rocher. Since making that connection, I can't stop calling Hollis the Armor Knight Rocher. He just looks like him. It's not my fault. Okay, how do you do... You actually survive both of them. Since you dodged that hit, you actually survive both of them. So now we can do that. And one of them is going to suicide onto Titus, and the other one, you know, whatever. Whatever to the other one. We'll go ahead and heal up Helga as well, and send Zoya north. We gotta deal with you, but, like, I'm pretty sure we can have Honeydew just fucking wreck you, right? Close. Close. She can set up a kill for Esper, and also she dodges, because she's, such a good girl. Very, very good. So that sprite actually, like, it makes me think that her, sort of like the V-neck, right? Makes me think that it's a braid that she's got flung around, like, in front of her. I don't think it's supposed to be a braid, but it is the same color as her hair. So, you know, that's pretty cool. That is, to my mind, pretty cool. I think we just send Rustlin... We want to start... Can Rustlin just attack this guy over the wall? Probably. 19, 10, 19, 4, 15. Okay. He's taking 15. Draws the guy over as well into an attackable, a more attackable location, I should say. So this is Duck's really cool. Oh my god. Okay, this is Duck's, like, really cool, to my mind, palette. He has the eye patch. That's the cool thing about it. Eye patches are cool. Eye patches are based, y'all. Eye patches are really cool. Dum dum dun 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 dun. All right, so yeah, they're both breaking themselves upon Titus, but then Hollis can get one kill, and Titus can get healed by Dewey. And so Rustlin's badass red and black wyvern. It's a really fucking baller color palette for a wyvern. I really like it. Okay, so then Duck will not kill the mage. It doesn't even 2-round. That's tragic. Okay, here we go. We got the thieves now. Soldiers are coming. Okay, so that's the warning that the wyverns are coming. So, the plan is to let this guy open this chest and then kill the shit out of him. Ooh, wait. Ooh. Ooh, okay, change of plans. Lajos can shoot this guy, and then he's, like, closer to dying. So this thief is not a problem either. Typically, I just trap him in this treasure room. But dealing a little bit of damage to him first, it seems nice. This thief, she is the one who is a problem, because she'll go for this one, and then she goes for that. But, like, the problem is this side of the map is difficult to deal with, right? So, on that note... Okay, I think we send Duck here, and he faces off against these. Oh, but he'll face off against the archer too. How does he do against the archer? That guy deals 11. How much do the soldiers deal? 8 each. Yeah, so I think he needs to have the hatchet. He goes here. He vulneraries up so that he can counter the soldiers and the archer. Because 12 defense. So yeah, he's taking 8 from both of them. And then he takes 11 from the steelbow archer. Archers are scary in this hack, y'all. Okay. This archer. We gotta bait this archer. And I think we do it with Bosco. You have the Wormslayer and the archer. They can overlap their ranges here. So we have Bosco go here. I think Bosco goes here, actually, with the Jaff. Oh, he's a longbow guy. Okay, well then never mind. That's not... It baits him out, though. It baits him out. baits him out. I think we trade just an iron onto him, and maybe the archer will come closer as a result. You can you kill over the wall? The hand axe? No. Can you? Probably not, because you're attacking on res now. You deal more, though. Fudgeroonie. Okay. What if we have Storch go here? He's providing Riz. He can heal. And then we can get a Javelin out of the convoy for Sarka. She can go ahead and give the Heavy Spear. Take a Javelin and a Short Spear and an Iron Sword. And she will attack with the Javelin, which is fine. She's taking some damage, but we can heal her up next turn. She's not taking some damage. Sarka is so fucking good. I love this unit. Again, I don't think she's in, like, the elite tier that, you know, like, Storch, Larissa, I mean, she might. Like, she's a pre-promote. So maybe I'm underrating her in my unit analysis type deal. We move you up. No, we have you supply. Give the ruby sword. Take a vulnerary and heal and break it to free up room in your inventory. For the stealable, well, I guess the only stealable we actually care about is the red gem. I know one of my friends is really high on the Kaya, or I guess not really high on them, but is, likes giving them, like, the favoritism. It feels good, you know? So, I think of the Kaya as high value, even though I personally don't value it especially highly. Ooh, rough. That's rough. That's rough. That is rough. Okay, Titus can get healed, right? Yeah. We can staff a Rooney, heal a Rooney. We don't have any axes up here for Rustlin. Or no, this is Helga. Okay, so she can go here. She has Weapon Triangle. Zoya can go down to help kill the Thief next turn. And Asane can heal up Sarka, I think. And that does mean we unfortunately have the healing animation on. But we get to see Sarka's beautiful palette again, so, you know, it's not that unfortunate. Okay. So this soldier is dead now. And the next one is not dead, but will be, like, ready to get dead. The Wormslayer's a little scary for Rustlin, not gonna lie. But, oh, also, Bosco might have been dead. I didn't check the numbers. I assumed he wasn't getting doubled. I assumed he could take 2 rounds of combat, but maybe that was just maybe I'm falling for the soldier bias now. Maybe I've fallen for the Bosco propaganda. Okay, Hollis, please get this kill. Oh my goodness, it's almost as if he's at weapon triangle disadvantage and therefore faces low hit. It's almost as if that is the... Wouldn't that be funny if that were the case? Also, nice little Rebecca, and she did not come closer like I hoped she would. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Ooh, ooh. That dodge is different. The ranged dodge is different because they do, like, the parry up close. That is interesting. That is interesting. Oh my god. Duck, why? Duck, why? Okay. So that thief is moving now. The Thunder Sword is actually a very valuable treasure. Magical swords in this game are all quite strong. It's one of the reasons why I think that sword units, and in particular like sword masters, are actually pretty good. Is because not having access to 1-2 range is not as huge a deal as it normally is, since the 1-2 range weapons are pretty bad in Vision Quest. Like, javelins are so low might and low usage. Whereas, like, if we take a look at the Thunder Sword, right? Yes, it's low usage, but it's 6 might and hits on res. Like, that's pretty fucking good. for a physical unit to be able to use, right? And a unit who, like, has access to the crit bonuses, right? The hero's scary. You don't double the archer. That's actually unfortunate. Can you kill the archer? You can kill the archer. So I think we have Sarka there to kill the archer, which will bait the mage into attacking her, but like, oh no, my female paladin is seeing combat with a mage. I sure hope she has the resistance to handle that. We got a longbow, that's nice. Go ahead and Steel Lance to kill this guy. He has to not die, though. So I think we heal him up. And then he has support from Asane now as well, which is nice. Brother, sister, love. Not like Fire Emblem Fates, though. Oh, yeah, with the... Oh, no. Yeah. I was thinking the support boosted might, but it doesn't. I'm just like, I'm so might support brained because in my last run, I just got might support. But unfortunately, it's just not doable in this run. Okay. You can... Let's make sure we're not baiting anyone. No, we're not. Okay. So you can... Iron Sword here, and then we can get the kill with Storch. And then Duck can also get a kill. Honeydew could get a kill. Who do we care about feeding right now? Like, I guess Honeydew, Quick Riposte would be good. And the Cav skill, the Noble Chivalry, whatever the fuck it's called, on Duck would be good. So those, I guess, are people who we are technically feeding. He can also trade and not use a super valuable axe for that as well. We can scissors axe instead. I mean, it is somewhat valuable because it is a slim axe. But yeah, I think we do that. Here we go, Duck. Damn, people were right. This unit's growths are horrible.